Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly, I'm sorry, not bi-weekly, Venus through Sign series. This is for Venus in Libra. So if in your birth chart, your Venus is sitting in the sign of Libra, this is for you. Now, if you don't know where your Venus is placed or sitting, you can go to any free astrology website such as astro.com, enter your birth time, location, and day, and it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. So if it's in Venus, if your Venus is in Libra, this is for you. Also, you don't have to know your exact birth time to find out where your Venus is. You can put 12 p.m. That'll be fine. And also for some of you, your Venus and your Sun can be in the same sign. So you can still be Libra Sun and your Venus in Libra. So, all right. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. Also, I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you please continue to do so. And remember, guys, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. Okay, so for the heart of the situation, we have the Chariot, Knight of Swords, Queen of Coins, Death, Seven of Wands, the Emperor, the Fool, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so with the Chariot here, I feel that you are being very defensive right now, very protective, very, I want to say in denial. I feel that you are wearing a mask. You don't want people to, this is an old saying, y'all, peep your hoe card. My parents are like from the 30s, y'all, so I don't know, but that's the term that I get. You don't want nobody to peep your whole card. Poker face, you know, remaining detached and possibly emotionally unavailable. You're torn between two people, two signs. One sign you cannot figure out. I don't know, it's like you can't figure out this person. I don't know if it's too sporadic, there's something that I feel like I can't say it. I feel like I can't place my finger on what it is, but it's like you can't figure them out. Then there's another person that is more stable, that you are familiar with, and this person, I feel like they're radiating. This person connects to you. This also may be someone that is the same sign as you. Either one of these people could be the same sign. So you could be dealing with an air sign such as Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But this is earth and air qualities. One person could be like an intellect, very maybe aloof, and then the other person, like I said, is more stable. They come off more secure. They might be health conscious. This person is very jealous. I feel like they are green with envy, and they can see through you. And I feel that when you can feel your soul burning. It's like if looks could kill. So I almost feel like there's a bit of intimidation with this other person. But yeah, this person is very health conscious, and I feel like they like to take their time. They're very analytical. So yeah, I'm feeling like you're torn between two different energies, or you're feeling pulled in two directions, and you're trying to stay focused. You have a mind of your own, and you don't want to be misled or pulled in the wrong direction. So I feel like too, you're listening to your intuition, but you don't want people to know. Now with the Death card, I feel like you're going through a transformation. There is something that may have ended or will be ending. I feel that if you are in a relationship, it's dead. It's gone as far as it could go. It's dry. It's withered. It's the past. It's like the past is the past. You could be mourning about this loss, or mourning about the fact that something has ended, and trying to cover it or conceal your emotions, and coming off very distant and cold towards people that come near you. Again, with the Seven of Wands here, I feel there is some form of defense, or being very defensive, and kind of like saying, stay away from me, get back, just leave me be, and just kind of feeling like you're under attack, or like people are constantly trying to attack you. Or at least that's how you feel. Like maybe people are coming up to you and saying, are you okay? Are you sure? Are you, do you need something? Is something wrong? And you're just like, I said I'm fine, leave me alone. And you're just kind of like, yeah, go away, go away. I just kind of feel like you're pushing people away from you. You're trying to clearly say, you know, this is my space. And I don't know, you're feeling kind of, defensive for whatever reason. It's like people are just trying to help you, but you don't really see it that way. You're just looking at it as people being nosy, or just kind of I don't know, bothering you. For some of you, I feel too that like you're trying to, it's like you have to draw the line. Some of you are being haunted by spirits too, like literally I'm seeing like ghosts, and you kind of trying to protect yourself from unseen entities, like you're burning candles and saying prayers and doing rituals, and like your friend gave you a prayer book or a ritual to follow, and you're trying to put it into practice. You feel like you're being watched. You have an uneasy feeling like someone's watching you. And that old song from the 80s is popping in my head. I always feel like somebody's watching me. That guy that sound like Michael Jackson. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Y'all know that song. Okay, and then with the Emperor here, I feel that you're just being very controlling and dominating. There's a lot of aggression going on, either within yourself or within the relationship that you're in. If you're single, I almost want to say you are not going to attract people with this behavior, this attitude. Like you are like beating people off with a bat, or it's not like people aren't asking you out or flirting with you, but you're just like kind of fighting people, like get away from me, like I don't want you, I don't want to be near you, you know, like leave me alone. And you might also be sending mixed signals to those of you that are interested. It's like 1 minute you're hot and the next minute you're cold. So something's going on with you, and it might have something to do with the Death card, like, you know, overcoming something that has come to an end. If it hasn't come to an end yet, this reading is for this current week, but this could go on until the end of Scorpio season, going into what do you call it, Sagittarius. So, and then especially those of you that are into astrology, I'm gradually trying to ease away from astrology, but you know, the business that I'm in, kind of got to keep up with it. But those of you that have Pluto in Scorpio, or if there's a planet transiting your Pluto, it's bringing about transformation. Is killing things off that are no longer serving you any purpose. So if you are someone that is in a relationship, in a dead-end relationship, and trying to make it work, I want to say that outside forces are not in alignment with that. And it's like you're trying to go against, you know, nature. Not saying that, you know, you should quit, because I do feel like a person creates their own destiny. But maybe something, the way you're going about doing it is not in alignment with your path. Now, also you could be dealing with Aries, Aquarius, and you could be dealing with someone that, or having some sort of power struggles with someone. Like one person wants the relationship to go this way, the other person wants it to go that way. Or you could be also dealing with someone that is a CEO or someone that has a high position. You yourself may also be competing for a high-ranking position, just going off of love a little bit. Career-wise, this could be a good time for you to be an entrepreneur. So if you recently lost your job, this is a way to push you to get started with your own business. Now the universe is saying you have to start your own business because you've been ignoring your calling, and now you have to. We're making it so hard for you that you have to have no other choice but to pursue your passion. So it's time for you to become an entrepreneur and take that control. It's just time for you to take control of your relationship. It's time for you to take control of your home environment. If you have been someone that's being run over in a relationship, it's time for you to draw the line and take a stand for yourself. I see you at some point becoming detached. Yeah, it's like you're being detached and just taking a chance and starting a new journey. Whether you're with someone or not, it's like you're telling your partner, this is the direction that I want to go in. Either you're with me or you're not. Either way, I don't even care anymore. So it's like you're letting go and taking a chance and letting the universe guide you eventually, because like I said, at first it seems like you're fighting it, but now you're just like, you know what, let me go ahead and take a chance and, you know, start a new path. So for many of you, you could be just taking a chance. You might be acting out of character, but it's like people might be calling you foolish. Like maybe perhaps you've been wanting to move, but you don't have any money or a plan. It's something that I feel like you're going to do that's so drastic that people are going to question, like, what is wrong? I knew something was wrong with you, you know, because you've been holding it in so much. So eventually I feel like you're going to take a plunge and just do something just kind of out there. For some of you, you don't want any strings attached. It's like maybe you're coming out of a relationship and you're like, I just need my space, and I need like complete and absolute me time. Like I don't want to be attached to anyone, and being completely disconnected from reality. Like you have gone out there. But I feel like by doing this, it leads you to happiness, because with the 10 of Cups, it's like once you let something die, or once you let something let go, like you're going to have that emotional fulfillment that you've been wanting. You're going to have that house and home, or that family. There's someone that you may connect to that is the same yet different from you, that you feel like you could settle down with, like you found happiness with this person. Yeah, and the reason why I feel like they're the same but different is because of the cat and the dog. They're two different species, yet they're getting along just fine. You guys are connecting, and you just have a strong emotional connection with someone. going into the following week of the 19th, I feel that you're going to go into isolation. You're kind of being detached still, and you're not ready to open up. You're still thinking about that one that got away. I feel like you're like the one that got away. And even though there are other opportunities that lie ahead of you or in front of you, you're just really not interested. You're still putting your focus into something that ended. And so you're just kind of being isolated and not really opening up, not really dating, not going out. So it's like if you break up and you finally break up, it's like you're just keeping everything bottled up inside. If you're single, whatever happened in your past, I don't know if you're moping over a job or whatever the case, it's something that you don't want to be bothered. So those of you that are watching, I don't know why you're watching, because I am getting some hostile energy, kind of like you maybe, and that's why you're torn. It's like, yeah, I want a relationship, but not really. Leave me alone, you know. So I'm just kind of getting mixed energy here. Now there is a water sign, and I feel like they're making some sort of offering or peace offering. I feel like this person wants to fight for your affection. So they're being really nice and really gentle and really kind. They're showing you their best. They're putting their best foot forward, and I feel like they're trying to open up. Also, this could be you becoming more open or readily available at some point. But for the most part, I feel like this is a water sign that you could be thinking about. So it could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And I feel like, you know, this is someone that you connect to emotionally. Even though this person is around, I'm still getting that feeling of isolation. Even if you're in a relationship, I feel like you're just kind of keeping to yourself. You're not really discussing how you really feel. Even though someone is trying to get you to open up, they're like, you can tell me, you can trust me, just say it, just open up. And you're just like, I don't want to. I don't know if it's that you don't know how, or if you're still trying to process what you're going through, but there's something going on. And I feel like you are having some sort of inner growth or inner enlightenment, like you're going within. You are searching for answers. You're trying to figure out, well, why am I this way? What's going on in my life? I feel like you're just kind of focused on spirituality, or if you're in school, you're focused on your studies. But you're kind of being very introverted and hidden. You're even literally like wearing hoodies and acting like Mr. Robot, for those of you that watch Mr. Robot. But you're being very antisocial and introverted, and isolated, and it's just kind of, you're trying to figure things out. It's like you don't mean any harm, you're not trying to offend anyone, but you're on a path and you need to figure it out. It's like if you can't think right, no one can get close to you until you figure yourself out. And I feel like this is part of your journey. This is something you're being enlightened, like the things that you're going through is raising you to a higher position. So for some of you, you have a calling to be a spiritual leader or a spiritual advisor where people are coming to you. And so this is why you had to go through these difficult times, so that you could relate to people and have empathy for others that are going to be coming to you with the same issues or similar issues. There is someone that you might have your eye on that has your eye on you. This could be a fire sign, could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But this person is very seductive, very straightforward. They're very sensual, mystical. I feel like they see you. This person might come off kind of overly aggressive or passionate. This person likes to wear hair extensions, and they like to wear different adornments. I feel like they experience things from other cultures, like this is the type of girl that likes to wear bindi. Like if she's not Indian, she wears bindi. That's one of those little pieces of jewelry that you wear in the middle of your forehead. This is a girl that maybe has tattoos. She might have a rough exterior, but she's very passionate. She's very creative, and she also may be very spiritual. And I feel like she is someone that you're kind of drawn to. This person is single and available if you were looking at that person, but I feel like you're not ready to quite open up. This person is doing things to let you know that they're available. And also for some of you, if this isn't a person, this could be how you present yourself after you have gone through some soul searching. Once you're ready, then you come out, ready, and people know that you're ready because you're being more assertive. You're letting people know that you're available and that you're on the market. So, but there is someone too that I just kind of feel that is either admiring you or you them, and this person is single and available. If you're in a relationship, I just kind of feel like you're spending a lot of time developing your character, and you're understanding your worth, and you're understanding your value, especially for those of you that have been feeling isolated and alone in your relationships. So by the last week in November, I'm feeling like you're being more available, more emotional, and you're sharing yourself. You're being more, what do you call it? Approachable. And there's going to be a major shift that happens in your life. There's going to be some changes where you're like, okay, I think I'm ready to go back out into the dating world, and you're being motivated and having new desires and new passions, and you're ready to see, you're open to possibilities. Also for some of you, you could be watching someone from afar or waiting for someone from afar. Also, some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, if I didn't say that. Yeah, I think I already did, sorry. Okay, but some of you look like you could be dealing with someone is at a distance or longing to hear from someone. Like you might put out an effort, like if you become assertive at some point, like you're letting someone know that you're interested, and then you're just going to pull back and see if they take the bait. Because you don't want to miss your boat. You don't want to miss that calling, or you don't want to let someone get away. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of shift or change in your attitude, and you're opening up and you're connecting with someone. You're connecting with that person that had that eye on you, or you had your eye on them. But I feel like there is making we got the Two of Cups here, and you're reconnecting. Now it could be reconciliation for some of you, but for most of you, I feel like this is something new. And I feel like once you open up to this person, you're going to go back into isolation, because you're like, ooh, that was a big step. You know, let me pull back a little bit and see if this is what I really want, if I really want to move forward in this relationship. Some of you, I feel like you're going to be at peace once you do open up, and you're like, that was a weight off of my shoulders. I had a heavy month, and now I'm just glad that I can take a little break or a breather here. But I feel that you're going through a lot of things, and overall by the end of the month, you guys are going to be happy and be relaxed and be rejuvenated. And I see you doing like a lot of prayers and meditations, and focusing on how you're carrying yourself to the public for whatever reason. Okay, so you guys, I feel like I talked really long. But remember, that was a general reading. Hopefully it did resonate. For those of you that would like a private reading, you would email namat76@gmail.com. That information is in the description box. Please, guys, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you're leaving your comments. I enjoy reading your comments, even though I don't get to answer all of you. But thank you so much for your love and support, and many blessings to you.